Welcome, everyone. This is Allie and Sean, and I'm Allie, and we're going to have a conversation with Source. And the guidance that's coming through to us is a higher realm consciousness directly from Creator God Essence. And it's within all of us. So when I speak to you, you're going to feel like you're getting an inward download. And the reason why you've come to this video is because it matches a frequency of what you're working through exactly at this very moment. And the guidance that's coming to you is that deep within you, you're being called to do some things, but you haven't figured out what those things are. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't matter in this moment, in this conversation in Source, that you actually identify any of these things, but that you establish the communication that you're looking to have with your Creator. And then to understand that we're all one, we're connected through this same Creator, like a matrix. When you hear the matrix, it's real. And our collective consciousness is like the channels and eddies in the body of, the different systems, the electrical body, or in your own body. When you think of your lymph system that carries the water, it carries the toxins out of the cells, it carries the nutrients to the cells. Think of the way energy runs through your body, much like your physical body symptoms. But then think of it in a larger matrix of you and I and Sean and all your people and all of our people, that we're connected through the same energy of this heart space. And so a lot of where we've been operating has been from our ego. And that ego is our three-dimensional mind-body connection, and it feels separate. It feels separate. It feels like this is my stuff, that's your stuff. This is my body, that's your body. This is my issues, these are your issues. You did this to me, I did that to you. Not really realizing that this larger matrix of oneness is interplaying in all our exchanges. So when we lose the this for that, you versus me, separateness, then you start to realize this physicality world, the three-dimensional world, the law of contrast, love versus dark, evil versus good, light versus dark. That's just a perception of you having a body and a mind that is separate from this whole matrix that we don't really want to think that we're connected to if it looks scary or evil. And let's switch the mindset in this particular conversation with Source to how do you not feel separate? And if you don't feel separate, you won't act separate. And if you don't feel separate, you won't act disconnected. And you won't think that there's things you can't get because you're going to see everything's connected. So all your resources that are available to everybody are available to you. And they all come through this light body that's connected to an electrical system, which is source energy. Therefore, the conversation with Source. So in this moment, I want to invite you back into your body. The mind is always going to feel a bit separate. So we want to join the mind with the heart and breathe into that. And for those of you that are new to connecting the mind to the heart, it feels a little overwhelming. You almost want to just leave the video, because it just, I don't know how to do that, right? But just stick with us for a moment. We're going to get you into your heart. So notice how my breath is changing as you listen to me. I'm deepening my breath. So deepen yours. And I want you to just kind of get these two concepts. Your mind is a thinker. It's going to plan, it has agendas, it has strategies, it has structures. Now, the heart, it feels, it responds, it intuits, it goes with a flow, it lets go, it surrenders. It has the sense. The mind has like inner directive, but sometimes it gets clouded with that personal ego driven inner directive, right? And the heart, it's very unconditional. It loves you in this moment. So just feel in your own body right now where you're stuck in your mind, where it wants to plan, strategize, and realize how it's going to get down to that heart. And then just see the heart space as this very congenial, hospitable, welcoming presence that just tells you, I don't care about all that. Look at, I feel for you. Listen to my breath, how that deepens. Deepen with me with your breath. Take a moment. You're already there. And now that you're there, just breathe from an imaginary glowing heart space in your own body. So instead of breathing through your mind, breathe through your feeling heart. Drop down into it. Recognize that you're actually being called to trust. And when we're bouncing out of our mind, we're not trusting, but you're just being asked to trust your heart. And the mind is important because when it's blended with the heart, it weighs in on some very structural, navigational compass type tools, right? But the heart is so flow and receptive. And it actually has a rhythm that is so innate within you that it's secret. So we're going to blend the two of those from just acknowledging that now you can just breathe from a place where you feel your body softening. And from this space, I'm just going to send you a blessing where we're going to seal up your energy field for today so that you can have more awareness of this connection. Breathing that in, feeling that in, and notice if there's any fears that come up in your heart or your solar plexus, your belly or your lower belly, that those can just be acknowledged as an integration process of where your separate self, your ego self, is just seeking to fend for itself. And when you into art, all the walls drop. You don't really have to navigate or control it. You can trust the feeling of the heart. And I just want to thank Source Energy so much for downloading with us today because it's so visceral in my body, my connection to Source, my connection to Sean, who's silently leading this, holding space for us. And My connection to each of you, Sean's connection to each of you, and your connection to us. And just know you have support and you're learning this. And if you just keep practicing, just keep listening to the videos, join us as we create, because we're creating for you. Source energy is calling you here and downloading this information specifically for you and specifically for the healing of our heart, because we got disconnected in the mind a long time ago. So breathe into your body a willingness, a surrender right now. Open your hands and just let your heart space fall open like a book. And just imagine a letting go energy that you don't have to hang on to anything that you've been grasping on that creates stuckness in your body. You don't have to hold on to that anymore. Your mind is already in a letting go state. You are already breathing the breath of life through your heart. So I'm going to move through your central channel by connecting Mother Earth to Father Sky, running that energy up and down, letting it exchange, because you are their love child. You are. Mother Earth is intelligent energy, and although she has different frequencies and a different embodiment, she's come to hold you within creation, to give you a source of experience here on Earth. And Father Sky, the cosmos, is constantly blessing you with showering of divine source energy and creation energy down in your body, and feel yourself receive that now. And feel your heart reach up in a hungry way for that energy to be filled in every cell of your body. This exchange is sealing up your aura of any places where you got hurt, any places where you didn't trust, any places that were not safe, for you are now safe. We're turning on every gene in your epigenetics to respond to receiving light. If at any time in the totality of your soul experience you shut it down because you thought you were not safe or opening would be dangerous, in this moment we're turning on every positive gene. Every gene that's going to remember who you are as connected to divine source. We're sealing this up. And the energy that is running down and up is spilling out and over into a horizontal plane. I see that as an exchange of these golden spirals coming up around your body and filling you from the bottom up and from the top down. And as it comes back down into your central channel, it turns into a platinum ray. And the gold and the platinum keep exchanging energies. So it's exchanging up and down, spilling out and around. And in this moment, I'm just going to do some swoops over your body. Take some big breaths in. Imagine that all your cells are working for you and that they're turning on these light bodies that look like little twinkly fairies in your light body. Switch it on, 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 and so it is. I'm sealing up around your body. Take small breaths out. Clearing, cleansing. Take a big inhale in. You're doing great. Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. Exhale it out, exhale it out, exhale it out, and around. In this moment, you are healed, whole, mind, body connected, and ready for all the experiences that you'll have today. You'll notice that you glow a little more in the mirror. You look a little younger. Your face is going to look lighter. You're going to move water through your body more. You might pee a little bit more. You're going to feel hungry. Your body's going to want to refuel itself with breath, with food, and with water. So remember to hydrate, keep your electrolytes balanced. We are here for you in the next video. Please like and subscribe and grow our community, because as you like and subscribe, of course, you're going to show up we're going to show up in the newsfeed, but also you really help our analytics to reach more people like you. So we just want to say thank you. And if you just take time to click the like or comment below, we become a movement, right? And we know that to awaken to the new, it's going to take a flood of a movement that is not currently very active on the planet. So there's a lot of shenanigans going on, and you're going to see those fearful things happening in your outer world. And just know that we are a flood of heart awakening energy, and we have to unite. If we don't unite, we stay singular in our perception and we get stuck in the mind. But if we unite and we help each other, we're going to move like a warm flood of healing. And whatever's happening, it won't happen in the same way, because the third dimensional reality, the harsher energy, the dark energy, is going to be consumed by the light, and the new earth will be what's real for you and real for me and real for Sean and real for every single person. It isn't that the new earth is going to come to us. Our heart is coming to a new earth that already exists. We thank you for coming. We bless your life, and we'll see you in the next video.